What's up, Carter Gang TV? It's your boy Carter in the building, and I know y'all seen what happened to Lil Durk, your boy Smurk, man. That's a tough loss for the drill scene, right? And I know y'all know all the details, the 5 OTF members, right? The rental cars, the private flights, the booking of the flights and buying ski masks and OTF business, credit cards, right? I know y'all know all about the foolery going on in that indictment. It been enough bloggers and enough people to cover all the little details, all the little detective work. I ain't here to give y'all the detective work. I ain't here to give y'all the Matlock work. I'm here to tell y'all the real about the situation from a street point of view. You hear me? So I need all my young G's from east to the west coast, down south to the Midwest. I need y'all to sit down and listen. I need y'all to sit down and listen for a minute, because these are the tales, right, of these young black males in these streets, and y'all need to take notes what's going on around here. Y'all need to know, hey man, the game is dead. It's over with. It's done with. It's time for a new thing, because this gang thing ain't the same thing as it used to be, right? As it used to be, right? Now, me, coming up in my generation, unaliving for hire could never happen. Could never happen, right? Because we was cut a different way. We was built a certain way. Back then, it could never be no RICO charges, unaliving for hire, on no gang members in the streets in my generation. You know why? It's not because nobody was snitching. You had snitches back then too as well. I ain't gonna lie. People were snitching back then too, right? But the thing is, back then, we didn't have to be told what to do. It could never be a unaliving for hire, because we always knew if they took one of ours, we take one of theirs. We gon' go. Now, my life changed. I ain't living that life no more. I'm a grown man. I'm on something different. I want to bring my community and everybody together in harmony, right? But back when we was doing it, you didn't have to tell us to go. If one of our loved ones got took out, it don't gotta be no meaning. First off, you ain't gotta give me no money to ride for the bro. You ain't gotta give me no money to ride for the bro. You ain't gotta give me no record deal. This is my bro. We ride off the back, off top. Somebody gotta go for him. And in the best situation, everybody supposed to go for him. It ain't no, oh, the big homie said, go get vengeance for this homie. No, we already ain't nothing gotta be spoken. It ain't even gotta be told. It ain't even gotta be told, oh, go slide for the homies. We automatically knew that. And we would either go by ourselves, go in a pack, or just go with our little group in our inner circle and go slide and do what we gotta do. Wasn't nobody calling shots. That was what you call protocol. Automatic, you slide back. Automatic is get back. Because when you out there in them streets and your squad ain't getting get back, they gonna say, you know, your crip and weak. You know what I'm saying? Your red rag weak. You know what I'm saying? Your GD and BD is goofy, boy, right? So that's automatic. You got. I remember situations where you going back 5-10 minutes later, ain't no way. Right? They light up the box, boom, boom, boom. Everybody duck, cover, do whatever they do, shoot back. The first thing niggas do when they get up, they go run and hop into their cars. And they going right back. Right? That's how it used to be. So it ain't no chance for no unaliving for hire, because we already knew the protocol. And speaking of the protocol, what's crazy about this situation, if Von is really your boy, why you gotta get paid for it, right? And then if you gonna get paid for it, why do I gotta get everything for you? If I hire somebody to do the hit, you supposed to know, you supposed to be able to do the hit and then come get your bread. If I gotta assist you all the way, I might as well do it myself if y'all gonna use my credit cards, right? But you read in the indictment, Smurk told them, don't use his cards, nothing linked to them, and they still did it. That's why this thing is dead. I'm telling you, it ain't the same. And Durk, I love him, but he forgot the rules of the game, right? He forgot the rules of the game. And the rules of the game is you shouldn't have to tell nobody to go. They should already know to go. right? And if these your bros and you locked in it's family business and those who really love and care, they already supposed to have the means of transportation to do what they gotta do. How you got OTF family members sliding on a drill, but they ain't even got the money to pay for themselves to get there. They gotta use your funds to do the whole thing. They gotta use your funds to do the whole thing. So is they really your brother? Is they really family? If they and you rich, but they didn't have the bread to travel, right? So was these really the homies? Or was they just known crash outs? You just know they gonna go. You just know they gonna go, right? But it shouldn't have to be no promise of money. It shouldn't be no promise of a record deal. At most, it's like, okay, you got the info, you got the resources. Okay, you maybe need to get me there. I'm in the hood, I'm on a block, Rondo in LA, right? I can see it. I may not have that money on deck to catch that flight and do everything I gotta do and move around, right? But this get me there. If I'm my boy, I don't need no payment for this. Point them out. Where they at? Take me to them. That's what the real homies do. Take me to them. I don't need nothing. This is for the bro. So that's why the game is messed up, because everybody won't clout. The generations ain't the same, right? Each generation, as we carry on, be less than the previous generation. Has less morals, right? Has less loyalty. More selfish. See, even the Bible tell you that our fathers was greater than us. And each generation get weaker than the other generation. In some type of trait or attribute, each generation get weaker than the other. Now, this generation still got the will to survive by any means. They sure do. They'll kill and ride something. They some savages for sure. But they don't have the same morals as previous generations, right? So it's for self. So the fact that you even got an unalive for hire shows the changes in the game. Because back in the day, the homies gonna do that for free. Right? The homies gonna do that for free. You think Baby Lane had to pay his homies to ride on Pac and Suge and them? He didn't even get killed. He told them, hey, Pac and Suge and them jumped me in the casino. What? They slid back. We don't need no money. This the homie. Right? So that's the difference of this generation. Don't have the same morals, don't have the same integrity, so the game is over. Right? If you playing the game the right way, this is impossible. Unalive and for hire is impossible. The homie's supposed to be trained to go. Why brodies ain't trained to go? This won't happen, but people ain't built the same. They selfish. Oh, I know this. I know Von is a big dude. That's a big loss. Somebody gonna be willing to put a bag on him. The only person supposed to be getting the bag or taking the bag is they somebody that's not from the family, somebody that's not from the block. Cause if I'm Durk and you say you the family and you Von's mans, I shouldn't have to give you nothing to crash this, right? But nah, I'm giving you something. I'm gonna give you a deal. And I'm providing you the resources to do it, and you still don't listen and book it in my name. But I think the person who booked it wasn't even the person sliding. It wasn't an accountant or a worker or something. Like, I let y'all do detective work. But whoever booked it, that's where it messed up at. That's what got Durky in the situation. Because it's Beverly Hills, buddy. It's cameras on every corner where they was creeping and lurking at and did they drill to kill, right? So they tracked them. They tracked them tracking Rondo. They got video footage of them following Rondo in Beverly Hills. So they got the license plate. Once you got the license plate, you got the trail. Now you're gonna know who car it is, who in possession of it, is a rental, stolen, whatever. You got that, right? Track the back. Oh, who rented this car? Oh, okay, where these funds come from? Where the funds came from that rented this car? What account? Oh, Durky, your account? Oh, there we go. There it go. Right? So I can't blame Durk too much, because it seemed like if they wouldn't have put in their OTF cards, they wouldn't have got nobody. But then you can see it's an OTF, so you know what to look at. Now let's track and trace with everything Durk and OTF been doing. Okay, this came from their account. Okay, they bought ski masks. They did this. They flew into San Diego. All this just off that license plate that you connected yourself to. Now, how we in 2024, all these unalivings that have been in the hood and we still don't know, don't ride in the car that can be traced back to you or somebody you or one of your associates? It's 2024 and we don't know, don't slide in the car that can be traced back to you and you doing these crimes in suburban everywhere. They ain't playing Beverly Hills. They ain't playing. They gonna investigate. They getting you for sure. If they would have got him somewhere off Fig, somewhere Crenshaw, they might would have got away with it. You understand? But you do something in Beverly Hills, and definitely they finna track you back. So you in a car that can be traced back to your circle? How we this in this Chirac? It's them Chirac goons. They used to hood beef, unalive, and it's treacherous. Bodies dropping every day. Y'all done forgot the rules and got rich and forgot the rules? It's supposed to be 1,000 stolen cars in the hood at all times for the sliding. You know how we used to do. We had to keep at least 6 stolen cars in the hood. So when we slide, we ain't gotta worry about if somebody get the license plate. So all we need is a mask and a stolen car. And leave them phones at home. They ain't gonna know who did it. See, you supposed to know the rules to the game. You supposed to put yourself in a position to where if you get away from the scene and you got away, they ain't gonna never catch you. Boy, they catch you with forensics, evidence, or digital traces and cameras. You supposed to eliminate that. We know the rules. We know what you could get caught for and what you can't. You need a snitch, some physical evidence, or a camera, or some digital shit telling on you. So you eliminate all that possibility, and then you good. But nah, people want to get lazy and forget the rules of the game. So this is what happens when you forget the rules of the game, but you want to play it on a high level. You want to travel state to state and commit a federal crime, and you not gonna play the rules to the game. And you see, when it crack, it's every man for his damn self, right? You born by yourself. And when you get here, best believe it's finna be every damn man for himself. They was for self, that's why they needed that bag. They was for self, that's why it had to be higher. They was for self, that's why they snitching. So my young G's, it's over. Find something else to be. Find something, because this is completely gone out of style. People forgot the rules for the game, and even people who know the rules for the game still ain't playing the rules to the game. It's not that hard, right? It's not that hard. They making thuggery look hard. Wasn't that hard back in the past generations? You got away from the scene, you got away, right? And it's simple. It's simple. All they had to do is do what they had to do when you was in them trenches, right? And then they didn't just learn from the old Block 6. They rental car situations. What is wrong? I can't understand it. I can't understand it, right? What's the use of getting revenge if you gotta pay for it? What's the use of getting revenge and you gotta lose? You might as well die. You might as well get in the shootout when that police come. My life in exchange for yours. But it should never be your life in exchange for this jail cell for me. Nah, we trying to get away. And if I'm living like that, I'm trying to stay out and keep the score up and keep applying pressure. Don't get tricked off the streets. Number one rule to the game is win, don't lose. Stay above ground, stay out of that cell. You in that cell, now you just a slave, boy. Now you just a slave. But all this combat, people that engaged in the trenches, Chicago, Detroit, Philly, LA, the Bay, and y'all still ain't learned. Y'all still don't know the battlefield. It's the police job to catch you as a criminal, and as a criminal, it's your job to get away. As a criminal, it ain't your job just to commit the crime. It's your job to get away. Think about getting away before you even think about doing the shit. Right? Think. Or better yet, don't even live this lifestyle. Don't even live this lifestyle. Because there ain't no honor in it no more. It ain't no integrity. And the IQ is very low. It's all for clout. It's silly. Dudes that make songs talking about the whole drilly. You feel me? Post it on Twitter. Right? Why? Why? See, when you a young male, and I remember being a young male in that environment, you really don't give, you don't give, no, you don't really fear nothing. You don't really fear jail. You think in the back of your mind like, yeah, you don't want to go to jail and you caught the L, you like, then that'd be tough. But nah, you don't really feel it. How you really gonna feel it when you in that situation, right? You can't, as a youngster, you can't even imagine how terrible it is to lose your life in that cell or in the streets, especially on something that's completely unavoidable. See, some situations is unavoidable. They might not get you stand the ground. Somebody might pull up, blam, blam, all on camera, and you blam back, and they just might just say this a gang shootout. Like, these were gang members just having a shootout. I done seen it done. Especially in California, ain't no stand your ground. They expect you to retreat. Let somebody clap on you in California in a gang area and you a gang member and you clap back. That ain't self-defense. That's gang shootout. So besides that situation, you supposed to be getting away with the crime, especially if it's premeditated. How can you think a drill out and still get caught up? How can you plan a drill out and not plan the escape? Right? And with all the cameras, with all the technology, bro, if you ain't John Wick, leave this game alone. Unless you training to be an assassin, that know the evade ain't gonna get away with all this, a secret assassin, ninja assassin in the shadows, nigga. Leave this alone, bro. And damn sure don't do it with nobody. This is how you gotta be an individual slider. You don't supposed to need no homies. Ride by yourself. Go to the shooting range, get your aim up, and when you go ride by yourself. But better yet, like I said, don't choose this lifestyle at all. Get money. Get paid. Right? That's harder to do. Why you want to bang anyway and do something anybody could do? Anybody could bang. Anybody could be ignorant and violent. That's not an accomplishment. You ain't special because you's a gang member. Right? What you want, the thoughts that come with it? They ain't nothing. They disease filled up. Right? They got mouths on them. They don't care about you. What you doing it for? The respect for some niggas who gon' snitch when it get hot? What you honoring this for? When this game don't honor you, the streets don't love you, and the game don't honor you, bro. So my young G's, choose something else for your life. Fight for a better cause, right? For something right and that's prosperous, and something that's development and not destruction. Right? We gotta stop self-destructing. Stop self-destructing. And apparently y'all ain't about that cause every time something go down, somebody running their mouth. Right? So why play a game and it ain't fair? Why play the game? And at this point, it's more likely when it go down, somebody in your squad eye gonna snitch. Right? So ride by yourself. And if you gotta ride by yourself and you gonna ride by yourself, why be from a gang anyway? Right? Ride for your loved ones and your family. And ride for self. Because when it come down to it, buddy, everybody gonna be for self. You hear me, young ones? So my young G's, I'm telling you, get money. Get paid. Give positive energy. Wake up thinking positive. Put positive energy in the universe, and it's gonna come back to you. Right? Show your brother, man, respect. You ain't gotta call him king and all that. What's up, king? But show him love. Show him, give him that energy. You ain't against them. See, as brothers, we like to be standoffish with each other. Right? We like to be mean mug, sizing each other up. That's all we do is size each other up. That's all we do. Right? We supposed to be coming together, multiplying, you know what I'm saying, enterprising, and doing what we gotta do, and using our talents for growth and in the right way. And then you a soldier, you a rider, we got a place for you, but it gotta be put in the right place. You could be a rider, just be a rider and just and protection for the community. Right? Right? That's what we gotta do. Cause y'all see, this is over. I know Durk is a lot of y'all favorite rappers. A lot of y'all G's, little young G, especially in the Midwest, right? I mean, y'all love Durk. So I know this hurts. So this happened to Durky, yo, Smurky, yo. I love Durk too. Got tricked off the street, Slide for Vine. Right? Made him get sign an unalive for hire. Nah, ain't no date on get back. You supposed to did it right. Because what is the get back if you losing your life too? You hear me? So it's your boy Carter Gang TV. I just wanted to talk to my young G. Like, stop now. You ain't weak because you stop now, you smart. It's about those who win the race. It's about the marathon. It's about making it to the finish line. And the finish line is your goals and what you want to be in life. Now, if you just want to be a shooter or just a baby King Von, then I guess you gonna crash out or get crashed one day. But if that ain't your end goal in life, if that ain't your main desire, get up out this thing. Hit that finish line. What's your goal? I know all y'all goals. We grow up oppressed, fighting for scrap. So I know your goal is to have a fat bank account, all the honeys and all the fly rides, right? And to be the fly guy, right? You ain't gonna get that in this life. I know you want to be the man. This ain't how you be a man. This is how you die. This is how you die and lose your life. And your time get cut short. No, they say ride or die. No. This life you gonna ride and then you gonna die. Or you could live and be a baller to your last day. Know what I'm saying? Most gangsters die with nothing. Family don't have nothing but a gang of memories and victims that you left. You know what I'm saying? You just left victims and stories how you was a savage and then influencing your son and your grandsons and the rest to be a savage that had the same end and the same result. It's sad. Don't be another statistic. Don't be another ghetto tale. Don't be. This is over. Everybody getting exposed. Y'all see this. All these rappers dying and going to jail because the Most High God, he don't have no respect of person. He don't care what it is. You feel me? And I'm gonna end this on this note. This is the cold, ironic karma about the whole Chicago scene and just the whole drill scene and just the whole ghetto of America, right? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Look, ain't it crazy how a lot of these dudes was in the trenches going body for body with their enemies, homies for homies with their enemies. Got dudes walking around, 5 or 6 bodies. You got Lil B walking around, multiple bodies. King Von walking around, multiple bodies. 051 Melly walking around, multiple bodies, right? And God kept forgiving. God kept forgiving. See, God could bring back karma instantly, or he could wait, or he could have mercy, or he could postpone. And it was crazy about this situation is this situation started all over a brawl. See, I remember I ain't a detective in this thing and I don't know everything about this case and about the Chicago drill scene. But what I do know is King Von fired on Quando Rondo because Quando Rondo supposedly allegedly hopped an Asian doll DM and was trying to holler at her. And Von didn't like that because him and Rondo supposed to be bros, so he put it in the back of his mind that when he see Quando Rondo, he gonna piece him up. Right? So it all started over a brawl. Right? And then before that, we know King Von was messing with Young Boy BM, and he didn't like Young Boy. He felt like Young Boy with some type of cap, and for some reason he had something about Young Boy. But Von is from the rack, and Young Boy is a 38 baby, right? They in different regions. So it seemed like they had static over females. It was females involved with the situation. So this all started over females. Y'all can't tell me it didn't. No matter how you cut about it, because Young Boy didn't have no reason to feel no way about Von, and Von didn't have no reason to feel about Young Boy. To my knowledge, it seemed it was females involved in this thing. See, just like Pac told y'all, every time a bro died, it was over a female, right? Somehow, some way, a female is a critical part in the story that turned it this direction to death. Even if it's at the smallest, people trying to act hard in front of the bras. The bras could be innocent, right? But every time a nigga died, it was some females involved in it, right? So in this situation, Von, Young Boy, Quando, it was coochie in the middle of this thing, right? So what's ironic about that is they got chances after chance. King Von got chance after chance. All the killers in the rack got chance after chance. Durk got chance after chance. Then wasn't they fighting a body? Wasn't Durk fighting a body in Atlanta? Then Von died and they put it on Von. Chance after chance after chance to change. They was getting away. And I think it's like, I feel like the Lord, he kind of understand. You lost your loved ones, right? This the point of what I'm saying. This how I'ma land it. This how I'ma end it. You lost your loved ones. So you feel you gotta take a life. You feel like them brodies over there, they deserve dying. So you gonna slide and put in work out of vengeance, and in your heart is hurt and pain because who they took from you, that hurt. And you gonna take another life, which is wrong. But the Most High God see your broken hearted, see a broken hearted kill, so the Most High God might have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? He might have mercy on you, young. You don't know. They kill somebody. You traumatized. You desensitized. This is how life. You think this is how it's go, and you doing this with a broken heart. You know how many times we slide with a broken heart to avenge our fallen, and the Lord forgive us sometime. But as soon as people start dying over females, look what the Most High God do. Look what happened. You going to jail. Most High looking at it like y'all started this murders right here. This is Chicago versus the South. And this started over females. This ain't over gang terms. This ain't over one of your loved ones who got violently killed in the neighborhood by the neighbors. Right? No, that ain't what this is. This over some coochie. Life. Fight this charge. Unalive for hire. Maybe the RICO later. So it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. What's your heart in it? People, so you sliding for clout, you sliding over a female, you sliding for strictly pride, then you gonna die. It ain't even no area where God can have mercy on you, bro. And then we rich, out the hood, got the opportunity, older 2024, know how to get, and we still playing the game. And at that, not only is we still playing the game, we ain't even playing by the rules of it though. And the risk and the consequences is more steeper, and it's more tough. It's more harder to get away with it. And you gonna still play the game that got more difficult and leave the rules behind? This whole generation, y'all about to crash out and burn bad. It's been a great reset. America ain't just resetting. The hip hop community about to reset. The ghetto community is about to reset. See, y'all youngsters right now, in 4 or 5 years from now, everybody y'all knew and looked up to it, and they about to be gone and dead. You gonna be like, dang, where all the homies went? It ain't the same, but it really ain't the same. It ain't been the same. But y'all don't realize it now, but watch. It's a cleansing. It's a cleansing on the streets and in the industry. Right? Don't get cleaned up, bro. Don't get tricked off the streets. Keep your energy positive. Be on positive things. And be about being happy. Ain't about being tough and hard. And people got to think you are killing, you this and that, and you the man and all. Nah, man. It's about living in memories. Life is about the memories you create. You want all your memories to be blood and gore. You going body for body with your enemies, being shackled and chained up, bleeding, sweating, tears, sweating, mama stressing, losing loved ones, losing time on your life, being oppressed. That's what you want your memories of this living on this earth to be? Or do you want it to be a good time? Because when you look back at it, this shit ain't gonna be a good time, bro. You gonna see a gang of dead bodies and just know a gang of people that never even reached their full potential. Never even reached the point they brain fully developed. Your brain don't fully develop till you 25. Right? Think positive. Open up that pineal gland. See, they got our pineal glands falsified. Right? Can't see the light. We can't see the positivity. We wasting time and dying away. Don't die away. Don't wither away. Learn from other mistakes and take another way. That's if I went down that ditch and didn't come out. Is you gonna go down that ditch? Hell no. So why are we trying to go down the same ditch that everybody else for generations been going? My young G's. Find your gift in something else or die, bro. But the first thing you need to find is positive energy and believe in yourself in a better day, in a better situation, in a better outcome for yourself. Refuse to be a victim of this game. Don't put your name on that list. And I'm out of here, man. It's Carter Gang TV. I hope all my young G's listening and do something else. Because this ain't it. It's played out. When you get older, you're going to look at it as burnt out. Right? It's all burnt out, youngin'. So until then, it's your boy Carter Gang TV, and I'll be at y'all with another one. And we gang out.